If you're the smartest person in a particular room, then you don't belong in that room. What do I mean? If you're sleeping 8 hours every night, 8 to 9, 10 hours every night, you're not going to be successful. What do I mean? People with money have money because they surround themselves with people who are smarter than them. They also surround themselves with people that's willing to work hard. People that are successful don't fucking sleep for 8 hours. Because they're always trying to get a one-up on their competition. So how the fuck are you going to... There's only... If you bust it down by 8s, you can only get 3 8s in a day. If you work a 9 to 5 for 8, that means you're working 8 hours for the man. You got 2 more 8s left. If you spend 8 of that sleeping, you got 8 hours to do everything else. It's not enough time. You show me a successful person, anybody that you know successful, that you think you know, or you think that is successful, ask them how many hours they sleep. Look at all of these stars and all the people that you admire. Ask them how many hours do they sleep. There's no such thing as 8 hours worth of sleep for people, and you're going to die if you don't get 8 hours worth of sleep. It's the way to keep your ass from getting to your goal. Because if you're trying to establish a new business, whether it be music, whatever it is, if you got to work 8 hours for the man, then you got to equally put 8 hours in that business. That leaves 8 hours alone right there. But if you got kids and you got shit to do and you got to get to and from work, it probably only leaves you to about 4 hours worth of sleep. Myself, 4 hours worth of sleep is the max I can get, because after that I can't even sleep. My grind is so high that I want to be so successful that I can't even focus on sleep, and make me feel like I'm losing time that I need to be catching up on. See, the biggest issue that we got right now is that our hustle is backwards. The motherfuckers with jobs that's trying to get the hustle off the ground, they say, man, you know, I gotta work and I have to do this overtime shit. I ain't got no time. You always got time, bro. Take it out of your sleep time. Fuck that 8 hours worth of sleep. You know what I mean? Go to sleep at 4, get up at fucking 7. Whatever you gotta do. Go to sleep at 3, get up at 7. Get ready to go to work for 8, 9 o'clock. Whatever the fuck you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. You gotta find the time to put in the grind so that you can shine. You gotta find the time to put in the grind so that you can shine. There's never an excuse for none of this, because once you get your own shit off the ground, then you don't have to depend on the white man's checks. Think about this, right? Everybody that's out there currently right now is dependent on a check from one employer. If you lose that employer's check, then what the fuck you gonna do? Now you're scrambling to try to figure it out. If you from one of my peoples in Jamaica, you just assed out. If you over here, you probably get some unemployment that can't cover none of your bills. So you start to look at everything going backwards. Secure your future. It's so much ways to get money right now. You can start a blog on YouTube where you just share game and information. I'm a reggae artist, a reggae dancehall artist, and I fuck with the hip-hop shit, so, you know, I'm doing both. I grind musically, and I grind on here, too, and every now and then I come out here and I put some game out so that people can understand certain things and get accustomed to moving a certain way, because it's a mindset. A lot of the reason why people fail is a mindset. People see a roadblock, they say, fuck it, man, if I had, you know, if I was signed to a label, or if I had this, if I had money, I wouldn't have to deal with that. People get discouraged because they get a roadblock. The reason why a certain career pay a certain amount of money is because everybody can't fucking do it. If it's easy, the value on it is fucking cheap. So you want to do shit that takes forever to get it done because the value is higher. Most people won't fucking do it. Most people will not put the time in to do it. That's the biggest problem. You have to value the fact that it's hard to get there. That means that when you get there, it's an elite area that you're in. Everybody can't get there. You're a part of an elite community, and that's how you get in your bread. Part of doing that is to be around people that are smarter than you. You don't want to be the smartest motherfucker in the room. That means there's no growth for you. You're not going to grow. Ain't shit gonna happen if you the smartest nigga in the room. See, what you got to understand is growth means that you got to be in an unfamiliar territory. You're uncomfortable. I say this all the time. You have to learn to live in an uncomfortable, you have to learn to be comfortable in an uncomfortable space. You have to learn to be comfortable in an uncomfortable space. What does that mean, No Fear? Well, growth means that it's something that you've never done before, so you're uncomfortable. You're not sure what the outcome is going to be, so you're very careful. When you're comfortable, it's shit that you've been doing over and over. It's repetition. There's nothing new to it. Growth means that you're going to try something and you don't know what the outcome going to be, so you're very, you know, it's like learning a new job or a new task. You're very focused. You're laser focused because you got to figure out what you got to do. That is growth. You see what I'm saying? So if you're the only smart person in your circle, that means there's no growth for you. So you're around a whole bunch of, I won't say they're dumb, but they just don't have the knowledge. You got to put yourself in a place where the people around you know more than you, a lot more than you. So now you're absorbing a lot more knowledge and a lot more game, and you're going to become that. Where you going to find these people? Well, shit. If you just go online, you can find motherfuckers who's giving you game that know more than you. Don't assume because your man down the block told you XYZ, you believe that he the smartest nigga in the hood, he the right one. Nah, there's people who are out here who are actually doing what you want to do. You could tag on your YouTube, you could jump on your Facebook, you could go pull up the topics that you're looking for, and you'll find 10 or 15 experts in that field, and you could build that knowledge right then and there for fucking free. If you do the same shit every day and you expect a different fucking results, that don't work. You can't do the same shit every day and expect a different result. You do the same thing every day expecting for things to be different. Kills me. What you need to start to do, what you need to focus on doing is do things that make sense. Don't be the hamster in the wheel. If you get up every day, you're in the same corner, you're doing the same shit every day, you're in the same block every day. If you walk home or drive home the same route, the next route that you probably could have took could possibly be a blessing because you may run into a situation that makes you better. You always got to put yourself in a position where you can win. Just by me reaching out and talking to other artists, shit gets better for me. Just by me reaching out and speaking to other artists and learning, I learn things every day. Just by putting game that I know, some people correct me. I don't know everything. I know a lot about a little and a little about a lot. So I'm always around people that inspire me to do things, inspire me musically. I'm around artists that are better than me, that makes me want to do better music. I don't want to be around artists that ain't better than me. Steel sharpens steel. I want to be around the best. You know what I mean? I'm around the young people that keep me young, that keep me current, and tell me what's hot, what's popping. I'm forever surrounding myself about what's popping. So if you take anything away from this, what you need to understand is that you yourself have to put yourself in a position to win. That's not by just being around the same motherfuckers every day, doing the same thing that you do every day. You have to broaden your horizon. You have to be around more people. You have to be able to be around people that have either been through the same thing or research for people to do the same thing. If you're on YouTube looking at the same songs, same woman shaking their ass, you're not getting what you need to get out of what you want. Put yourself in a position that you can always forever grow. And don't feel like you can't go to YouTube and say how to start a business, how to start a label, how to get money from my music, how to do this, how to do that. There's a how-to video for everything you want to do. It kills me that you have a device in your hand that can help you get the knowledge that you need, and yes, so y'all don't do nothing about it. A lot of y'all are on Instagram and you can run ads on there. For the ones who don't got the money, I get it, but for the ones who see it right there, run a fucking ad. You may not make no money, but learn how that process works so that you can use it to develop whenever you really have a product to sell, how to do it. Learn how running ads and selling products work, because you may can sell some t-shirts while figuring out how this shit work. Always broaden your horizons. Sit there and think out the box, bro. Don't sit there and be the same nigga 24/7. I'm going to leave you with this note. If last year finds you in the same position you was the year before that, you had no fucking growth. It was a wasted year. You're almost dead. I just gave you 59 seconds of game. Now use it wisely.